Guys, they said Igbi have gone to Osomi River to make sacrifices to the goddess in order to neutralize Oni's love for QueenNaomi and for Kabiyesi to recognize her again because according to the information reaching us, they said Igbi have lost everything. In as much as she is right there in the palace, nobody is seeing her again. Yes, because we all know that there was a time that Igbi is everywhere. Igbi is in everyone's lips. But the moment that Ebony returned back for the welcome back of her son, a lot of things changed. Even though what is happening to Igbi right now is what she brought upon herself because information have it that due to what she brought to the palace, that hermaphrodite and other things that she have been doing, thinking that she is fighting Queen Naomi, or maybe she is fighting for her position according to her, because according to her, she said she did not mean any harm, that all she wanted is to secure her position as a first wife, and because she doesn't have a child, she wanted that to make Kabiyesi to love her unconditionally. But she never know that that hermaphrodite will start requesting for a sacrifice of unborn babies, just that kind of thing. So, and before they say she went to serve her punishment, because Iyanifa reached an agreement with Kabiyesi that whomever that is found guilty must serve the punishment that is due to that act, of which Kabiyesi agreed, and that is why for once we are hearing that Igbi served a punishment for the crimes that she have been committing in the palace. Before now, she used to commit more than those ones and nothing will happen. But this time, Iyanifa did not take it lightly with her. So, and before they said she went to serve that punishment, they stripped her of her royal rights. And ever since then, I don't think the rights have been restored to her, even though they say she have finished serving her punishment. And coupled with the fact that right now, all eyes is on Queen Naomi. Kabiyesi is not concentrating in other things again apart from Queen Naomi. It's not that he's not concentrating, but he is paying more attention to Queen Naomi, something that is making all these other wives go gaga. And information have it that there is a river in Kogi State, the Ibira part. They said there is this particular river. That river, the spirit in it is a woman, so is a river goddess. And whenever a woman is being cheated in her marriage, or she is feeling abandoned, or she is feeling that these people are maltreating her when she did not do anything, most deities are like that. We used to hear that in the olden days, there are certain deities or rivers that their duty is to protect women's rights, or to come for a woman in pain, especially when people are maltreating her, So, or when they are trying to take her right as a woman from her and all of that. So, but there is a lot of things that is behind that river. They said Igbi did not know. Igbi know that that woman restores women dignity and their powers in their husband's house. And in also, they said the woman, the water, that's the river goddess also gives restore health. Maybe when you are too sick, especially when the sickness is as a result of what someone have done to you. If you go there with a pure heart, they said with that water you will be cleansed and your health will be restored. So the river goddess, they said, is doing a great job, but you don't dare go to that river goddess with jealous mind. You want to go to the river goddess because this person is succeeding more than you. You have to collect woto. So there are a lot of things that Igbi did not know about the river goddess, but she thought that the only thing that the river goddess does is to restore dignity, restore a woman's position in her marriage, and also make her as in kind of give her all that she wanted and all of that. So they say Igbi went there with some sacrificial items like bitter cola, honey, beads, all these dowries. Is it dowries? Not dowries, cowries. So with a whole lot of things that she went there with to sacrifice to the water. They say it was around evening time. Igbi was seen tying white wrapper, covering her hair. You know that she normally covers her hair due to her belief system. She covers her hair with a white cloth, white native cloth like that. She was tying wrapper and with barefoot. They said some people that escorted her to the river was staying a little bit far from that river when they said Igbi now stepped in, as in she was seen moving inside that river to go and cry to the river goddess about her condition, you know. So, and this is a so they say when Igbi went there inside the river, Igbi started crying, lamenting bitterly how she have been treated bad in her marriage, how another woman have used something to take her husband away from her, how the husband no longer cares if she exists or not. Hey, they said there is nothing that Igbi did not talk about in that river. And they said she cried, you know. But questions, people are asking questions. Why is she crying? She and the QueenNaomi who took away each other's husband. Hmm? Because they said she keep calling QueenNaomi's name, QueenNaomi's name, QueenNaomi's name. Eh? That QueenNaomi must have using something to take her husband away from her. That she have lost her right in her husband's house. That in a palace where she was once honored and recognized as the most senior queen, that now they see her as in even the maidens in that palace have values more than she is. That the river goddess should come to her rescue. And my people, you know, they said the river goddess also does the work of bringing a man who abandons his wife back to the wife. You know, let's take for instance now, a man got married, a woman, sorry, got married to a man, and the man started living a wayward life, abandoning the wife and the children. If you go to that river and cry with a sincere heart, as long as you are not cheating on the man, they said the river goddess who will bring back your husband. How it will happen is something that we do not know. And you should know that these are spiritual things, you know. So maybe Igbi was crying so that the river goddess will bring Kabiyesi back to her instead of QueenNaomi, which is the original wife of Kabiyesi. And they said after her tears and sacrifice, they gave her 21 days. Within that 21 days, she'll have to lie low, be meditating. If the goddess answers her prayers, Kabiyesi will start looking back at her, you know, coming for her. You know, it might even get to the point that Kabiyesi will start having problems with QueenNaomi. That is if QueenNaomi was using something to hold Kabiyesi. But if not, they said if they find out that her tears is based on jealousy or mischievous, or she really want to collect Kabiyesi from QueenNaomi, even when she knows that there is true love between the two, that the goddess, as in the river, might come for her in a strange way, that she might even start being sick, she might even start experiencing difficulties and a lot of disgrace and problems in her life. But that part is what they say she did not know, because we all know that Igbi's cries and tears in that palace is based on jealousy. Not that they have taken anything away from her. Instead, she wanted to take away everything from QueenNaomi and the rest of the wives so that she will be the only reigning queen. But unfortunately, nature have its own way of handling issues like this. And right now, they said Igbi is meditating, waiting for the 21 days to see if her prayers have been answered or not, my people. What do you think? Do you think that the Osomi goddess should answer such a question? What do you think? Tell us on the comment section. But I want to remind you that these are all alleged information. No, don't forget, okay? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.